Hello everybody, it's Sil, and I wanted to welcome you guys back for some more Clangen. I'm not really sure what to make of Dust Clan right now that we have Charstar in charge, and she's been making a lot of questionable decisions, including blinding her own son. So I'm not too sure about it, and currently Dust Clan has a war going on with another clan. Which clan that's going to be exactly, I still have not figured out yet. But as of right now, we're going to continue and check out Cricketclan here. It is currently Leaf Bear, and we're going to go ahead and go through every cat here just to see how well everybody is doing today. So Mary Nose, one of our recent elders. She's thoughtful and a great teacher. She's thinking about how too many cats die young. Let's see, she does dislike a couple cats, but I don't see anything in relation to hatred, so I'd say that's pretty good. We have Sleetheart, our deputy, who was originally blinded by the previous leader, Freckle-Star. He's currently having a hard day. He's loving and a fantastic teacher. He was originally a rogue that joined. He does not like Gannet Fire whatsoever. Still loves and has a little bit of a dislike for his mate Juniper Whisker. Doesn't hate anybody except for Gannet Fire. Here we have Darkclaw. She's playful and a great teacher. She's currently napping. Her mate's Plover Speck. Then here she is. Let's see, she dislikes a couple cats, but I'm not seeing, no, there's no hatred. There's Branch Shade, one of our warriors. He's exhausted from yesterday's patrol. He's righteous and smart. Let's see, isn't a big fan of Raven Talon. Let's see. Isn't a fan of Alobite either, or Might Briar. Maple Drop, she's faithful and a good teacher. She's currently relaxing in camp. Also does not like Raven Talon. Like at all. Isn't a fan of Gannet Fire. Dislikes a couple cats, but again, so far it's only her sister. Here we have Softstar, our current leader. He's adventurous and a great fighter. He called an important clan meeting today. Also does not like his sister Raven Talon. Doesn't like a decent chunk of cats. But so far it's only his sister that he really doesn't like. Here's Raven Talon. She's bloodthirsty. She had a nightmare involving a rushing river nearby. She's also extremely smart. Let's see. She has a decent chunk of cats that she dislikes, but no one she hates. Here we have Scorchbright. He is compassionate and a good teacher. He got a sore paw from a bee sting. Does not like Softstar at all, but otherwise doesn't hate anybody else. We have Gannet Fire, one of our elders. She's playful and has a strong connection to StarClan. She really does not like Sleetheart, so I guess that feeling is mutual. And dislikes a good chunk of cats, looking at it. We have Faded Heart. She's vengeful and has a strong connection to StarClan. She's currently feeling gloomy right now. Let's see. I don't see any hatred. No hatred. Okay. We have Oddpelt. He's childish and a great fighter. He's currently chasing a butterfly around the camp. And again, I'm not seeing any hatred. Sherman Lilac, he is responsible and very smart. He wants to be chosen as the new deputy. Being responsible, I'd say he would be a pretty good candidate. Let's see, does not like Maple Drop at all. Let's see. Besides Maple Drop, he doesn't hate any other cats. Bramble Fall, she's bold and a good fighter. She was originally a kitty pet and wishes she was still in her nest sleeping. Let's see. Dislikes a couple cats, but again, nothing to where there's hatred. Our medicine cat here, Ploverspeck, she's patient and a good speaker, has Dark Claw as her mate, and is currently staring off into space. I see some dislikes here and there, but no hatred for anybody. Here we have Hill Bounce. He caught a huge rabbit. He's responsible, a great speaker, and he was originally a kitty pet that joined. Let's see. Again, I'm not seeing any hatred. There's some dislikes here and there, but no hatred. Here we have Russet Spot. He is cold and an excellent speaker. He was also a former kitty pet. He caught a big rabbit. Let's see, dislikes some cats, but no hatred. Juniper Whisker, she's feeling happy. She's wise and an excellent speaker. She was originally a kitty pet, and her mate is Sweetheart. She's getting to be up there in age. She's going to become an elder in no time at all. Let's see. She also doesn't hate anybody. Bitternfoot, another elder. He is patient and a valuable tactician. He's currently complaining about thorns in his nest, and he was originally a kitty pet that came to join the clan. Interested in Gannet Fire. Okay. You know, we can have them be together. You and Gannet Fire. Alobite, our other medicine cat, he is loyal and clairvoyant. He was originally abandoned, but got adopted into the clan. Let's see, has a couple cats that he's not too fond of, but again, I don't see any hatred. Hootfur, he is careful and a good speaker. His mate is Spikebee and is slowly and methodically grooming himself. Let's see, so far some dislikes, but no hatred. Here's Rattlespeck. He is loving and a fantastic teacher. He's being pestered by flies, and his mate is Sundrop. Let's see, a couple of dislikes here and there, but again, no hatred. Might Briar is requesting an apprentice's help with their ticks. They are compassionate and a great kid sitter. They were formerly a kitty pet. Let's see, again, I'm seeing some dislikes, but again, no hatred. Ryfreckle, he's altruistic and a good speaker. He's currently guarding the camp entrance. Has a deep platonic love for Dark Claw. Let's see. Again, some dislikes, but no hatred. Spikebee, she's hosting a mock training session for the kids. She's thoughtful and a fantastic hunter. Her mate is Hootfur. She was originally abandoned until we adopted her into the clan. Again, I'm seeing a couple of dislikes, but no hatred. Here is Sundrop. He's careful and a good speaker. He's currently eating some fresh kill, and his mate is Rattlespeck. Let's see. Again, a couple of dislikes here and there, but no hatred. Here we have Redstrike. She was originally a kitty pet. She's currently acting suspicious, and she is bloodthirsty and extremely smart. I'm a little worried about her, but let's see. There's no hatred. She doesn't like Juniper Whisker too much, though. But so far it's only Juniper Whisker. Here we have Carp Noise, who was also formerly abandoned, but was adopted by Bitternfoot. She's fierce and a good hunter, and she's currently feeling quite lazy. Let's see, lots of platonic love and a little bit of dislike, which is fine. Here we have Nipsky. He was formerly a loner that joined. He's staring off into space, and he is righteous and an excellent speaker. He's still learning about different clanmates and still forming opinions of them. Here we have Mouse Moon, who was also formerly abandoned. He is loving and a good teacher, and he's currently basking in the sun. And he's still getting to know some clanmates a bit better. And then we have our kits, Bubbling Kit. She's inquisitive, currently feeling a sense of dread, and her parents are Rattlespeck and Sundrop. And then we have Little Wind Kit. He is a noisy kitten. He's picking burrs from his pelt, and he is Juniper Whisker and Sleetheart's kitten. And they shall be apprentices fairly soon. So we're gonna look in Star Clan, where unfortunately we've sadly had a lot of cats pass away. Whirlsmoke, Firepath, Rabbit Fern, Rowan Nettle, Seafoot, Bogtail, Fleckflight, Amber Spot, Owl Needle, Pear Fur, Night Speckle, Mink Acorn, Wind Sight, Osprey Ear, Gravel Whisker, Downy Kit, Harvest Kit, Flash Kit, Spruce Whisker, Oak Jump, and Kite Spot. These are all of our good cats that have sadly passed away, especially these three. But again, I'm sure Fleckflight is happy to be with her last litter. And I'm sure Whirlsmoke is also happy to be with them now, too. The only cat we have in the Dark Forest is Frecklestar, our original leader for the clan. He's feeling hungry. He was a bad cat that kept hurting others, so he ended up here. And the same thing will probably happen to Charstar now, if she's not careful. So we're gonna go ahead and just send some cats on patrol, where they managed to bring back some fresh kill, talking about a vision, practicing some new hunting techniques, chasing off a small dog from the territory, and practicing some lovely teamwork. Nothing significant happens this moon, so they talk more about Star Clan. They manage to catch some squirrels together, driving off a small dog from the territory. Carb Noise isn't going to go near a trap. And prey was not around. So we now have a kitty pet named Bugcloud. Darkcloud got a scar. Ploverspeck is expecting kits. Alibite is wearing a poppy flower. And Bubbling Paw having Rattlespeck as their mentor. I'll double check that, but first, let's check out Darkclaw. Oh yeah, she's got a scar there now on her face, unfortunately. And we're gonna go ahead and check out this new cat, Bugcloud. I will be changing that name to Brindlecloud, because Bug is usually for male, but if she becomes a he, I will change it back. She's playful and a fantastic teacher. She was originally a kitty pet, and she's a senior adult cat. And Bubbling Paw, I'm sorry, but you're not going to have your father, Rattlespeck, as your mentor, and you are vengeful. So I want to pair you with a cat that would be better. Granted, your father is a loving cat, but I don't think she would be a good choice. Let's see. You know what? Let's have Mapledrop be your mentor instead. She might be able to help calm you. Let's see. Manage to catch a rabbit together. Cross the Thunder Pass safely. We're not going to hunt on another clan's territory. Manage to drive off some rogues. Talking about a vision. And talking with Star Clan. Okay. Onepaw has Hill Bounce. Ploverspeck thinks they'll have 3 kits. Bramblefall is now wearing a Mothwing. Windpaw is nervous. You have Hill Bounce. Let's see. Yeah, Hill Bounce is responsible and an excellent speaker. I think he's a very good choice as a mentor. Let's see. Maple Drop. There you go. They managed to catch some prey together. They managed to drive away Small Dog from the territory. Drove off some rogues. Got some moss. Managed to hunt. And talking about a vision. Windpaw fell into a river but was saved. Red Strike was breaking the warrior code. What did you do, Red Strike? Ploverspeck and Darkclaw have 3 kits. Let's look at them. We have Lily Kit. She's a daring little kitten. She's a little tortoise shell. She's very cute. We have Green Kit. He is a little daydreamer. And we have Shard Kit. She is a sweet little kitten. Oh my goodness, they are all so cute. And I don't see anybody with the same names as them, so they get to all keep their names. So we're going to continue onwards, and Bubbling Paw potentially had a vision, managed to drive off a fox, got some moss for the den, checking for a badger, talking about a vision, and driving off some rogues from the territory. No! Windpaw accidentally trespassed. Gannet Fire passed away. Sundrop and Shimmer Lilac were killed. No! Shimmer Lilac. I really liked Shimmer Lilac. Here's Gannet Fire. She passed away. A couple cats hated her, but I don't think she necessarily did anything specific. And then poor Sundrop. He had a hard day. Yeah, I bet, getting murdered. Getting killed like that. Goodness. Poor Rattlespeck now. Lost his mate, and Bubbling Paw now lost one of her fathers. No wonder she snapped at Windpaw. Goodness. Let's see. Managed to catch a mouse together. We're not going to go near some howling there. Let's see. Warned about a coyote in the area. Drove off some rogues. Talked with StarClan. And talked about a vision. Softstar was bitten by a venomous snake and lost a life. Well, at least Softstar still has 8 other ones. And there's no scar of the bite, so I'd rather it be a leader that loses 1 life than losing another cat's life. Let's see. Deputy coming with some news. Talking about a vision. Talking about another vision. Telling some stories with one another, and managing to catch a large rabbit. Okay. Sweetheart was injured. He's already blind! And now he's got a scar across his throat? Goodness. Almost choked on his prey. Yeah, I can imagine. Feels so bad. Let's see, some mutual respect between clans. Managed to get a rabbit. Getting some moss for the medicine den. Did not eat the prey. Drove off a small dog that was on the territory. And Nipsky is greeting a StarClan cat. no! We just got a cat who wanted to join the clan named Chipclaw, and they were then immediately killed trying to save a leader of another clan. Bubbling paws, no bubbling hair. Oh my gosh. Chipclaw. Poor Chipclaw. I do want to give him a different name though. Instead, I'd like you to be Chirpclaw instead of Chirp. Beautiful boy too. Gosh, that's really sad. Let's see. Digging claws into mud. Yeah, I figure. Let's see. Bubbling hair. She's loyal and a good teacher. Okay, so she stopped being vengeful. And next moon, Windpaw shall become a warrior, and then these kittens shall become apprentices fairly soon. Let's go ahead and have these two go where it was just from another patrol talking about a vision together. Buried a rabbit that was acting strangely, talking about a vision, and driving off a fox from the territory. Rattlespeck and Bitterfoot have moved on from their loves that have passed on. And Windpaw is now Windlight. Windlight is empathetic and a great teacher. He's currently feeling a bit lazy. Do you feel strongly about anybody? You feel strongly about bubbling hair? That can be cute. And then next moon, Lilykit, Greenkit, and Shardkit shall become apprentices. That's so exciting. Let's see. Bramblefall was shaken but unharmed. Managed to catch a mouse together. Talking about a vision. Talking about another vision. And managing to catch a rabbit together. Lilypaw has Softstar, Greenpaw has Darkclaw, Shardpaw has Rattlespeck. Let me check that out. So Lilypaw, she is playful and has Softstar, but I don't like the idea of you having your mother, even though you are calm. Let's see, who else would be a good idea? You know what? Let's have you have with Mouse Moon. I think he could be a very good teacher. Shardpaw, she is wise and has Rattlespeck and is dreaming of making her clan proud. I'm certain she will. So we're going to go ahead and have the mentors and apprentices first, where they manage to ambush a rogue off of the territory, learning some new fighting techniques. And learning about the dangers of porcupines. Driving off some rogues. Talking with a Star Clan cat. Talking about a vision. And managing to drive away a fox. Oddpelt went missing for a few days. Juniper Whisker is now an elder. Greenpaw was scolded. Let's see. Juniper Whisker. She's now wise and a fantastic storyteller. And then pretty soon, Sleetheart shall be retired. I apologize if you hear things such as sirens in the background. I can't control that, unfortunately. Let's see. Managed to catch a little lizard together. Managed to catch a gopher. We're not going to have Lilypaw go near a trap. Talking about a vision. Managing to catch a large rabbit. Talking with Star Clan. And catching another rabbit. Okay. A loner left their litter, and Red Strike decided to adopt them as her own. Softstar announced that Brindlecloud is now an elder. Brindlecloud. She was on the older side. She's now a fantastic storyteller. And where is she? Where's Red Strike? There she is. Red Strike is now an adopted mother to 2 kits. Flailkit, he is a bouncy little kit. And Hedgekit, he is a polite little kit. Hopefully she will be a wonderful mother to them. Let's see, some mutual respect with the clan. Managed to catch a large rat together. Learning more about tree climbing. Talking about a vision from Star Clan. Bringing more moss back. Raventalon's not going to go near a trap. And managing to drive off yet another fox. Bitterfoot was brought back to camp after wandering off. Unfortunately, that does happen with elders. Shardpaw learns more about how to tree climb. Let's see. Greenpaw ate the prey without anybody noticing. Naughty apprentice. Managed to bring back some mice for the clan. Bringing back some more mice. Bringing back some moss. Talking about a potential vision. And being able to catch a squirrel. Ploverspeck is expecting kits. Bubbling Hair and Mapledrop died from eating tainted prey. No! Bubbling Hair. She was super young. And poor Mapledrop too. She was originally just napping and passed away. Goodness. Poor Windlight. He just lost his mate soon after he trained with her and became a warrior, and goodness. Let's see. Managed to hunt undetected. We're not going to investigate that howling noise. Talking about a potential vision from Star Clan. Talking about a dream. Driving off a fox. Driving off a badger. Ploverspeck thinks that she'll have 3 kits. Let's see. Shardpaw is a prey without anybody noticing. Naughty apprentice. Let's see. Talking about their clan history. We're not going to hunt on another clan's territory. Talking about some ghost stories. Ambushing a rogue. Getting some burdock root. And talking about a vision that Windlight had. Ploverspeck and Darkclaw have 2 kits. Lilypaw is now Lilyfur. Greenpaw is Green Frost. And Shardpaw is Seedspeckle. Seedspeckle has realized She-Cat doesn't describe how they feel anymore. Okay. Flailpaw has Nipsky. And Hedgepaw has decided to become a medicine cat. And Ploverspeck proudly becomes his mentor. Softstar lost a life to a dog. Okay. Let's check everything out here. So Lilyfur, she is childish and extremely smart. She's looking forward to today. Green Frost, he's thinking about how awful kitty pet food must taste. He's loyal and a fantastic teacher. Seedspeckle is now he, him. And is talking to himself. He's thoughtful and a great teacher. Wonderful. Flailpaw is bloodthirsty, just like Redstrike, I suppose, and has Nipsky as his mentor. Nipsky is righteous and an excellent speaker. I'm not sure if that's really a good idea. You know what? You're gonna have Spikebee instead. Hedgepaw, our little medicine cat apprentice, he is patient and he almost choked on his prey. He's very cute. And now we have our new kits from Ploverspeck and Darkclaw. We have Jumpkit. She's a little attention seeker. And we have Stokekit. She is a sweet little kitten. They look very similar. Except for their eye colors, I suppose. So we're going to have our medicine cats just all go on a patrol together, where they talk about a potential vision from StarClan, learning about the dangers of porcupines, getting a gopher, practicing some new hunting techniques, practicing some new fighting techniques, and manage to hunt well together. Juniper Whisker is expecting kits with Sleetheart again? Goodness, okay. Brindlecloud is now wearing a pretty laurel plant. Alright. Again, we're going to have all of our medicine cats go, where they find a lovely sunny spot to do some more herb gathering. Managed to drive off a rogue from the territory. Caught some squirrels. Rattlespeck's not going to go near a trap. Managed to catch a mouse together. And managed to settle a dispute. Juniper Whisker thinks that she'll have 4 kids. Goodness. That's a lot of little ones. Let's see. Finding another lovely sunny patch for themselves. Checking for a badger. Checking for yet another badger. We're not going to have them go near a trap. Split up the patrol to hunt. And coddled some chickens from the 2-leg place. When Light will always love bubbling hair but has decided to move on. Juniper, Whisker, and Sleetheart had 3 kits. We now have little Seedkit. He is a noisy little kitten. We have Dunekit. He is a little daydreamer. And we have Mosskit. He is a little insecure kitten. We have all boys. Goodness. Except for Jumpkit and Stokekit. So 2 girls, 3 boys in the nursery. And then we just have these 2 as our only apprentices. Let's see. I accidentally forgot to add the other medicine cat, but that's fine. Let's see. Managed to cross the Thunder Pass safely. Able to settle a dispute. Getting a bunch of moss. We're not going to go near a large dog. Let's see. Talking about a potential vision. Nothing significant for this current moon. Talking about yet another vision. Managing to avoid 2 legs on their hunt. Checking for a badger. Talking nicely to one another. Catching a large rabbit together. And managing to drive off some rogues that wanted to fight. Oh my gosh, okay. So Sleetheart has now retired. Spikebee is expecting kits. Greencough strikes and Marynose and Mightbriar sadly passed away, 2 of our elders, and Hootfur is now the new deputy. I do feel bad for our cats that unfortunately passed away, but they were older, and I'd say they've lived a pretty good and long life, personally. At least that's what I like to think. We have Merry-Nose right there, and Mite Briar's right here. They both lived long lives, and unfortunately, Green Cough just took them away. Hootfur, our careful and good speaker deputy, with Spikebee as his mate, so he is soon to become a father. Sleetheart here is now relaxing in the Elder's Den. He is still loving, and he is a good mediator. Hopefully he and Juniper Whisker are still very happy together. Let's see, Hedgepaw talking with Star Clan. Let's see, managing to catch some squirrels together. We're not going to hunt on another clan's territory. Managed to catch a rabbit hiding in its burrow. Let's see, warning about a coyote in the territory and catching another rabbit. Let's see, Flailpaw is now Flailmask, Hedgepaw is now Hedgetail, Jumppaw has Bramblefall, Stoatpaw decides to become a Medicine Cat apprentice and now has Alobite as her mentor. We now have another apprentice. That was originally a loner. Spikebee got injured and she thinks she'll have 4 kids. Oh my goodness, so many things. So many things. But first we're going to check on our cats here. Flailmask is now bold instead of bloodthirsty, and he's very smart. Hedgetail is fierce, a fierce medicine cat. He plans to go out herb gathering today. Jumppaw is patient, and she's learning as many fighting techniques as she can. Yeah, Bramblefall I'd say is a pretty good mentor choice. Stoatpaw, she is compassionate, has Alobite as her mentor, so we're about to have 4 medicine cats, which I find super interesting. And then we have this cat whose name I do wish to change. I think I shall call you... what would be a good name for you? What would be a good name? That also begins with a W, because the only thing I can think of is Wren. So you know what? We're going to go with Wrenpaw. You don't have a mentor, and next moon you're going to become a warrior. Let's see. I think Spikebee has a couple injuries on her paws, but otherwise I think she's okay. At least I'm fairly certain. So we're going to go ahead and add in all of our medicine cats together, where they talk about a potential vision that they had. Jumppaw and Bramblefall, where they managed to catch a little lizard. Wishbonepaw, I'm going to have Seedspeckle go with you, where you learn more about the dangers of porcupines. Managed to catch a rabbit together. Managed to drive off a fox from the territory. Talking pleasantly with another clan. And driving off a rogue that was in the territory. Wrenpaw is now Wren's son. Spikebee and Hootfur have 5 kits. Oh my goodness. Let's check out Wren's son real quick. She's childish and a good fighter. And now let's check out these little ones. We have Flutterkit. He is a sweet kit. Looks a lot like his mom. Thymekit, who takes after a lot of his father. He's a noisy little kitten. We have Onekit. She is also a noisy kitten. Kind of takes after a little bit more of Spikebee. We have Deepkit. She is a charming kitten. She also takes after a little bit more of Spikebee. And then we have Ospreykit. She is a quiet little kitten. And she mainly has Hootfur's looks. And even though we did have a previous medicine cat named Osprey Ear, I think they might have named their kitten after that medicine cat. So I'd say if the cat's already passed away, then I'm not going to change the names. These little kits are going to become apprentices within the next couple moons, and we'll just have to see how the rest goes. But for now, we're going to go ahead and have all of our cats, our medicine cats, be added, where they find a lovely spot to sun themselves and have a fun time. And we're not going to pursue a fox when it's just 2 cats. Let's see, manage to scavenge what was left from wolves. Managed to warn about a coyote in the forest. Drove away a small dog from the territory. And Spikebee was shaken but unharmed. Okay. Seedkit and Bitternfoot died of yellow cod. Seedkit, no. Little baby. Oh, poor Seedkit. One of Juniper, Whisker, and Sleetheart's last kits, and he was almost about to be an apprentice. Oh, little baby. That makes me really sad. Poor little one. I'll put what his full name would have been down in the description. Goodness. But he'll have playmates with him, so he won't be lonely. Goodness. Bitternfoot passed away, but Bitternfoot was getting up there in age. Rensun got caught outside the territory. Carp Noise got a scar. Deepkit was scolded. Yeah, because here's Bitternfoot. Only had Carp Noise as his family. Little baby. I'm sure his siblings must miss him. Let's see, Rensun. Rensun's fine. It was... Where's the cat I'm looking for? Carp Noise. She's got a scar on her tail there. That's okay. Gonna have our medicine cats, where they... Osteopaw talks to this cat and is purring frantically. Let's see. Managing to ambush and drive off a rogue from the territory. Bringing back some mice. Finding a lovely sunny spot to get energized. Yet another sunny spot to get energized. And another sunny spot to get energized. Okay. Dunepaw has Dark Claw. Mosspaw has Seedspeckle. Ospreykit's now wearing some cardinal feathers. Alright, let's check out our new cats. So Dunepaw, he's bloodthirsty. Hopefully having Dark Claw will help not have him be as bloodthirsty. Mosspaw is wise and has Seedspeckle. He's currently feeling a bit underappreciated. These little kits are still going to be kits for quite a while. There's the little red feathers for Ospreykit. Jumppaw and Stopepaw are going to get their full names fairly soon. But first, we're going to go ahead and have all of the medicine cats go out on patrol, where they talk about each other's vision. Darkclaw is going to go out with Dunepaw next, where they manage to catch some squirrels together. Let's see, we're not going to track down a fox with just an apprentice and a warrior. Let's see, learning about how to climb trees, talking about a potential vision, managing to drive off a rogue from the territory, catching a mouse, and talking about yet another potential vision. Nothing significant happens this moon, which, you know, I say no news is good news in Clangen, personally. Let's see. Stotepaw talks about their dream. Let's see, we're not going to have Dunepaw go near a two-leg trap. Jumpaw is checking out a potential test that's coming up. Managed to drive off a small dog from the territory, cross the thunder pass safely, practicing a lot of teamwork, bringing back some mice, and managing to catch a vole. Okay. Russet Spot is now an elder, and Sleetheart was brought back to camp after wandering off. Let's see, there's Russet Spot. He is now a great storyteller. He's having a good day today. We still have quite a few elders. So we're gonna keep going with medicine cats. Let's see, talking about yet another potential vision. Managing to avoid some two legs. Managing to catch a rabbit together. Managing to cross the thunder pass safely. Green Frost getting a sandwich from a two-leg. Splitting up and catching some food. Managing to drive off a fox. And some mutual respects with another clan. Hedgetail visits other medicine cats. We now have Jump Eye and Stoat Whisper. So let's check them out. Jump Eye. She's confident and an excellent fighter. Stoat Whisper is faithful and a good mediator. She's currently feeling a bit underappreciated right now. That's okay. Jump Eye is somewhat interested in Hedgetail. You know what, if you're interested in Hedgetail, you're interested in Hedgetail. Why not? They could be cute. Then the other kits are going to become apprentices soon. Dunepaw and Mosspaw are also going to become warriors fairly soon. But for now, we're going to keep it going with all of our medicine cats, where they talk about dreams with one another. Managing to catch some squirrels together. Mutual respects with another clan. Warning about a wolf in the territory. Catching a rabbit. Driving off a small dog. And did not eat the prey. Okay. Bramblefall is now retired. Flutterpaw has Rensun, Timepaw's Green Frost, Onepaw's Nip Sky, Deeppaw has Raventalon. Ospreypaw has Jump Eye. Oddpelt and Hedgetail died from eating tainted prey. No, Hedgetail! Another one of our medicine cats, and he had Omen Sight. One of Red Strike's kits, and he was still such a young warrior. Where's the other cat? Where's Oddpelt? There's Oddpelt. A lot of Rollsmoke and Fleckflight's kits are just passing away, unfortunately. I mean, look at all these cats that they had that are now passed away. Goodness. Flutterpaw having Rensun. He is a playful kit. He is a playful cat. Thimepaw having Green Frost. He's charismatic. Onepaw is also charismatic. She has Nip Sky. Deeppaw having Raventalon. I don't think that's the best idea considering she's bloodthirsty. You know what? You'll have Flail Mask. Ospreypaw has Jump Eye. She is a fierce cat. She's pushing hard for battle training. And then Dunepaw and Mosspaw are going to become warriors in just a couple of moons. But for now, we're going to have our medicine cats go on patrol where they talk about a potential vision with one another. Let's see, managing to catch some squirrels together, managing to ambush a rogue, the burrow was abandoned, there was nothing in there, managed to have a little snack before bringing back more prey, talking about the territory, learning some new hunting techniques, managing to catch a mouse together, talking about a potential vision, catching a large rabbit, and talking about yet another potential vision. I also do feel bad for Jump Eye as she now just lost her mate, Hedgetail. See, nothing significant for this current moon. I'm glad we have 3 medicine cats. Let's see, talking more about a potential vision, managing to drive away a fox, learning about 2 legs and how odd they are, learning some new fighting techniques, managing to drive off a small dog from the territory, managing to ambush a rogue, talking about the territory, and learning more about 2 legs. Decided to head back home, managing to catch some squirrels, and managing to drive off another fox. Soft Spar confesses to Rusted Spots that the responsibility of leadership is crushing him. We now have Dune Creek. I will change Moss Stripe's name. Onepaw and Raventalon died of green cough. I do feel sad for Raventalon as she didn't do anything bad. But poor Onepaw. She was in the medicine den too. We now had 2 cats die young. I'll put what her full name would have been down in the description along with poor Seedkits. Oh, it must be terrible just losing 2 cats of that litter. But at least she gets to see little Seedkit again, and they get to be together. Dune Creek, he is still bloodthirsty. He's guarding the camp entrance. Do you like anybody? You kind of like Flail Mask. You know what? Yeah, we'll have you and Flail Mask be together. As for Moss Stripe, I will change the stripe part because I do not like the triple S there. Your name instead is going to be Moss Pounce. Moss Pounce, he's empathetic and a great teacher. How do you feel about your brother? You still have a deep platonic love for Dune Creek, although you slightly dislike him, which I can understand with him being bloodthirsty. And now these poor apprentices have lost yet another sibling. There's... that's sad. I also am probably incorrect on how many of them there were, but I'm terrible at remembering things. I'm sorry. Let's see. Warning about a coyote that's nearby in the territory. Managing to catch a large rat. Driving off some foxes. some mutual respect. Managing to get a gopher. We're not going to antagonize another clan. Delving into some ghost stories. Oh no, Hootfur. Did Hootfur die? Hootfur did die. No, Hootfur died from the badger. Oh, I shouldn't have let them go on alone on that. That was stupid on my part. I'm so sorry. Osprey Paw. Realize Seedkit doesn't describe how they feel anymore. Jump Eye is now the new deputy. I think Jump Eye is a good choice. Osprey Paw is non-binary, goes by they them now. Hootfur. That was a terrible, terrible mistake on my part. I shouldn't have had him go alone. But I'm afraid I can't change it now. Let's see. Checking for a badger. Learning about tree climbing. Learning some more about tree climbing. Driving off some rogues. We're not going to hunt on another clan's territory. And driving away a fox. Jump Eye will always love Hedgetail, but has decided to move on. That makes sense. She's now wearing some lovely blue feathers. And in 2 moons, the 4 siblings shall be warriors. I think Darklaw's gonna retire soon. Let's see, managing to catch a little lizard. Talking nicely with another clan. Being able to catch a bird together. We're not going to investigate a howling noise. Let's see, Windlight is okay. Managed to get a gopher and finding a lovely little sunny spot for themselves. Yeah, Darklaw is now happily retired. She's playful and a great teacher still. Still loves her mate plover speck. Let's see, finding a lovely spot to sun themselves. Managed to cross the Thunder Pass safely. Managing to catch 2 squirrels together. Learning about the dangers of porcupines. Learning more about the dangers of porcupines. Talking nicely with another clan. Ambushing a rogue. And checking for a badger, probably looking for the one that killed Hootfur. We now have Fluttertail, Thymrose, Deep Slip, and Ospreyfoot. Let's go ahead and check them out. Fluttertail, he's confident and a great fighter. He's currently escorting a medicine cat to get some herbs. Thymrose, he is calm and a fantastic teacher. He's looking forward to today. Deep Slip is listening to the grass sway. She's patient and very smart. Ospreyfoot, they're feeling underappreciated. They are cold and a great fighter. Okay. Thymrose, do you like anybody? You like Moss Pounce? That could be cute. What about you, Deep Slip? Do you like anybody? You like Ren's son? And Windlight. You know what? You and Windlight could be cute. Dune Creek is still with Flail Mask. How do you feel about your mate? Yeah, you still like them, and you still really love your brother, which is good. Have our medicine cats go out, where they find a lovely sunny spot. Manage to catch a rat together. We're not going to go near a large dog. Managed to cross the Thunderpass safely. Managed to catch a bird together. Did not eat the prey. I think Red Streak is going to retire. Yeah, Red Strike has retired. Spike Bee will always love Hootfur, but has decided to move on. And now Russet Spot is wearing a Forget-Me-Not flower. There's Red Strike. She is still bloodthirsty, but she's an excellent kid sitter now. We have a good chunk of elders now. We have Sleetheart, Darkclaw, Bramblefall, Russet Spot, Juniper Whisker, Red Strike, Brindle Cloud. We have a good chunk of elders. Spike Bee, she's just moving on from her mate. Do you like anybody else that's closer to your age? You like Mouse Moon? And Rye Freckle? Rattlespeck? Maybe you two could have a lot in common, seeing as you both lost your mates. We'll see how that goes. Let's see, talking about a vision together. Did not eat the fresh kill. Got some chickens. Checking for a badger again. Practicing some new hunting techniques. He believes they are part of a new prophecy. Ploverspeck is now getting to be a senior cat, but they still talk about the responsibilities. Find a lovely sunny spot and having some training sessions, catching some squirrels, warning about some wolves on the territory, and splitting up so that two legs don't bother them. Fluttertail's now wearing a maple seed. You know what, I think I'm just going to have random cats go on patrol, just to let the medicine cats learn more about more cats, where they talk about visions together. They talk to Star Clan. They manage to catch a rabbit together, cross the Thunderpass safely, bringing back some burdock roots. Let's see, telling some ghost stories, talking with Star Clan, talking with another Star Clan cat, settling a dispute, and managing to catch a bird before it flies away. Nipsky was injured. Alibite's worried about an outbreak of green cough. Let's see, we're not going to go near a large dog. Rye Freckle is talking with a Star Clan cat. Managed to ambush a rogue, getting some moss, and staying away from the porcupine. Lilyfur went missing for a few days. Let's see, talking more about potential visions. Softstar potentially having a vision. Talking about another vision. Bringing back a lot of prey thanks to the two legs. Oh, okay. Just talking about talking with a medicine cat. Thymrose and Winlight die of yellow cough. No! And Red Strike was killed by a dog. And Carp Noise was injured. Oh my gosh. Why are all of our younger cats passing away? Like, poor Windlight. At least now he's with his mate, but jeez. Now Red Strike has passed away. She was bloodthirsty, but she didn't hurt anybody. And Thymrose, who just became warrior, has passed away now. Was rethinking his life choices thanks to yellow cough. Ugh. And Moss Pounce has now lost his mate. Goodness. I'm pretty sure, you know, Ospreyfoot, Fluttertail, and Deepslip feel terrible about losing yet another sibling. I mean, they lost Seedkit, they then lost Onepaw, and now they lost Thymrose. Goodness. See, checking again for yet another badger. Talking about a potential vision. Talking about yet another potential vision. Delving into some ghost stories. Checking for yet another badger. Branchshade has now joined the Elders, and so has Scorchbright. Juniper Whisker and Bramblefall died from eating tainted prey, and Softstar was mortally wounded by a fox. Oh my gosh. All of our elders and such are just passing away so quickly. Goodness. There's Juniper Whisker. And then there's Bramblefall. And now we have two more elders and the clan's starting to shrink. There's Branchshade. And then Scorchbright. He's now an excellent kit sitter. And Softstar is a senior now as well, along with Ploverspeck. It's making me nervous how many cats are starting to become older. Let's see, managing to drive off a fox, talking about a potential vision, talking about yet another potential vision. Ryfreckle talks with another StarClan cat. Nipsky passed away, and so did Brindlecloud due to a snake. Spikebee is expecting kits. Oh my gosh. I feel bad for Brindlecloud as well, but again, she did live quite a long life. But Nipsky, he was still getting there, and now he can be with his former apprentice Onepaw. Gosh, that's so sad. Goodness. Spikebee, she's expecting more kits with Rattlespeck. Goodness. Managing to get a gopher, getting some moss, practicing some teamwork, learning more about a potential vision from Lilyfur. Thinks he'll have 5 kits. Goodness, again, Spikebee. Driving off a rogue. Talking about a vision. Getting a lot of catmint. And talking about yet another potential vision. Spikebee and Rattlespeck had 4 kits. Lost Kit, Brook Kit, Bug Kit, and Bush Kit. I do want to give this kit another B name because it feels weird that Lost Kit's the only one that doesn't have a B name. And let me double check. Lost Kit is a he. Lost Kit is going to be... What's another good B name? Bumblekit? So Bumblekit, Brook Kit, Bug Kit, and Bush Kit. Bushkit really looks a lot like his father. So does Bugkit. Brookkit and Bumblecit have a little bit of Spike Bee from the slightly more orangish color. Let's see. Managed to drive off a fox together. Alibi talking with a Star Clan cat. Trying to get as many plants as possible. Driving off a small dog from the territory. Talking with Star Clan. Gathering as many herbs as they can. Stocking up on some more herbs. And catching a large rat. Okay. Mosspounce and Sleetheart have decided to move on. Do you like anybody else, Mosspounce? You're kind of interested in Stoat Whisker. You like Seedspeckle. You know what? Let's try you and Stoat Whisker. See if you guys like each other. Let's see, talking about a vision that Fluttertail had, getting moss, catching a large rabbit together, talking about Ren's son having a vision, settling a dispute, talking about another vision Fluttertail has, Flailmask greets a Star Clan cat, talking about Softstar potentially having a vision, talking about another vision, talking about Deep Slip having a vision, Carp Noise greeting a Star Clan cat, driving off a fox. Deep Slip will always live Windlight but has decided to move on. Carp Noise thinks they're part of a new prophecy. Alibite visited other medicine cats. Spikebee got injured. Ryfreckle broke the warrior code. Goodness. I don't see another injury, but it could just be a bit hidden. Deep Slip. Is there anybody that you like? You still like Ren's son? We can see how well that goes. Talking about a dream from Star Clan. Managing to catch a lot of fish together. Getting some moss together. And getting some more moss. Faded Heart has now retired. Bumblepaw has Carp Noise. Brookpaw has Osprey Foot. Bugpaw has Green Frost. Bushpaw has Deep Slip. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and check out all of them. So Bumblepaw has Carp Noise. He's childish. Brookpaw, she's sneaky and has Osprey Foot, who I don't think would be a great mentor, so I'm going to change that to Fluttertail. Bugpaw, she has Green Frost, she's loving, she's feeling underappreciated. Bushpaw has Deep Slip, he is thoughtful, he wonders what his full name will be. I think Deep Slip is a great choice. We're going to have all the mentors and apprentices go out first. Where, let's see, managed to drive off a rogue together, managed to catch a squirrel together, practicing some teamwork, and managing to catch a vole. Getting some moss, talking about a vision, and practicing some more teamwork. Okay. Rensun was caught outside the clan territory. Drove off a rogue. Let's see. Caught the rabbit and it was fine. Managing to catch a rabbit that was hiding in its den. Caught another rabbit hiding in its den. Getting some moss. Talking with StarClan. And driving off a badger from the territory. Seedspeckle got injured, Darkclaw was brought back to camp, and Deepslip is expecting kits with Rensun. Where's Seedspeckle? Oh, Seedspeckle. Really hurt yourself there, huh? Poor boy. He's now half blind. Darkclaw's still around, okay. Let's see. Honestly, Bumblepaws just keep ambushing rogues. Interesting. Let's see, managing to catch a bird. Able to catch 2 squirrels. Talking about the territory. Talking with StarClan. Driving off some rogues. Driving off a fox. Fleetheart has now passed away, and Hillbounce has joined the elders. Poor Fleetheart. He was a really great cat. I think he was also a very good deputy. Deepslip and Rensun are gonna have some kits pretty soon. We're not gonna investigate that noise. Learning about tree climbing. Managing to catch a squirrel. We're not going to go near a fox. Talking with StarClan. Driving away a fox. Getting some moss. Scorchbright realizes Tom doesn't describe how they feel anymore. Rensun and Deepslip have 4 kits. Hold on 1 minute. Scorchbright is non-binary. They go by they, them now. And we have these little kits. We have Martin Kit. She is a quiet little kitten. We have Quick Kit. A bossy kitten. Fawn Kit. She's a bouncy kitten. Burn Kit. I don't know about Burn. Burn sounds a little mean. We could have something else. What about, what would be a good name for her? That begins with a B. Bird Kit. Instead of Burn, we get Bird. I think that's a little nicer. Just a little. Learning about the dangers of porcupines. Catching a mouse. Driving away some foxes. Learning some new fighting techniques. Catching a lot of fish. Talking about a vision. Talking to StarClan. Softstar lost a life. Where's Softstar? There's Softstar. Has 5 lives left. He's getting up there in age too. talking nicely to other clan cats, learning about the dangers of porcupines, learning more about tree climbing, burying a rabbit that was acting oddly, getting some moss, talking about a potential vision, and Rattlespeck was shaken but unharmed. Okay. Bumblepaw is now Bumblewillow, Brookpaw is Brookbriar, Bugpaw is Bugfur, Bushpaw is Bushpelt. Okay. See our new warriors. So Bumblewillow, he's careful and smart. Brookbriar, she's playful and a great speaker. Bugfur, she's calm and a good teacher. And Bushpelt, he's responsible and a good speaker. Lovely. Alrighty. Let's see. Checking for a badger. Catching a lot of fish. Talking with another clan. Talking about a vision. Flail Mask died from infected wounds. What? Flail Mask? What? He was also thinking about kits. Red Strike's other adopted kit. Goodness. All of Red Strike's kits have passed away now. Talking about a vision. Talking nicely to one another. Getting a bunch of herbs. Talking about another potential vision. We now have Hayleaf. Hayleaf, she's childish and a fantastic hunter. Let's see, talking about Bugfur having a vision. Talking about Greenfrost having a vision, practicing some teamwork. And talking about Bushpelt having a vision. Okay. Seedspeckle having a vision. Bushpelt smoothing over any disagreements. Carpnoise talking with StarClan. And Mousemoon talking with another StarClan cat. We now have Pooltail. Martinpaw has Lilyfur. Quickpaw is Carpnoise. Fawnpaw is Hayleaf. Birdpaw is Runsun. Yeah, I don't think so. Pooltail, she's loving and extremely smart. Martinpaw is shameless and has Lilyfur. Quickpaw is fierce and has Carpnoise. Fawnpaw is confident and has Hayleaf. I'm sorry, Birdpaw, but you're not gonna have your other mother mentor you. You're gonna have Bugfur instead. Let's see, managing to drive off a small dog from the territory. Learning about tree climbing. Learning more about tree climbing, but you hurt your paw. Birdpaw was okay. Talking with StarClan. Talking about a dream. Getting a rabbit. Getting some moss. Ploverspeck and Darkclaw broke up. Doomed Creek will always love Flail Mask, but has decided to move on. I wonder why they broke up. They've been together for such a long time. Maybe they just don't feel that same way after being together for so long. Dune Creek, is there anybody else you're kind of interested in? You're interested in Ospreyfoot? Let's see, checking for a badger. learning more about porcupines, burying a rabbit that was acting oddly, talking about a potential vision, getting some moss, talking about another vision, practicing some fighting techniques, and getting some more herbs. We now have Mouse Song. Ospreyfoot and Dune Creek are expecting kids. Goodness, that was fast. I'm pretty sure we already have a cat with the name Mouse. No, yeah, Mouse Moon. So instead, your name is going to be Miss Song. She's loyal and a fantastic hunter. I'm surprised Ospreyfoot and Dune Creek get along so well, but I guess, you know, cold and bloodthirsty sort of go paw and paw. Let's see, talking about a potential vision from StarClan, managing to catch a big rat, learning about the dangers of porcupine quills, learning more about the dangers of porcupines, catching a large rabbit, talking about a potential vision, getting some moss, getting some more moss. Yeah, Fawnpaw has now lost her poor tail. Spike Bee is expecting kits. We now have another kitty pet who joined named Crowwind. Ospreyfoot might have one kid, Crowwind. He's compassionate and an excellent speaker. Okay, that's lovely. Let's see. Learning more about the dangers of porcupines. Being able to catch a mouse that was nearby. We're not going to go near a fox. Able to hunt in spite of 2 legs. Settling a dispute. Talking about a potential vision. Driving off a small dog from the territory. And getting some more moss. Okay. Ospreyfoot and Dune Creek have 2 kits. Russet Spot passed away. Rensun got injured. Spikebeak thinks she'll have 2 kits. Unfortunately, more cats keep passing away. And this cat was yet another elder that we had. But Russet Spot lived a long life. I'm going to go ahead and check out the new kits. We have 1 kit, I'm guessing Ospreyfoot named that after their sister that passed when they were an apprentice. He is a daring kitten. And then we have Hailkit. He's a charming kitten. I imagine probably gets the red from Osprey's side of the family here. Let's see, managing to catch a large rat. Not going to go near a fox right now. Had a quick snack, but still brought fresh kill. Buried a rabbit that was acting oddly. We're not going to pursue a large dog. Talking about a potential vision. Talking about yet another potential vision. And managed to hunt. Okay, good. Spikebee and Rattlespeck have 2 kits. Where we now have Whiskerkit. She is a charming kitten. And Snapkit, he is a sweet kitten. Looks like they got a lot of Rattlespeck's genes in that. Just perfectly fine. see. Yeah, you're gonna turn back home. I don't want anything to happen to more apprentices or young cats. Learning about some new hunting techniques. Talking about a potential vision from StarClan. Managing to catch a mouse. Talking with StarClan. From another patrol. Talking with StarClan again. Talking with StarClan again. Renson's expecting kits. Onepaw is Martin Shade. Quickpaw is Quick Fern. Fawn Freckle. Bird Leap. And Dark Claw passed away. Goodness. Where's Dark Claw? There she is. Let's check out our new warriors. Martin Shade, she's adventurous and very smart. Quick Fern, he is shameless and a good hunter. Fawn Freckle, she's childish and a great hunter. Bird Leap, she's thoughtful and a great teacher. Okay. Is there anybody that you like, Bird Leap? No one that's really close to your age, which is okay. I'll keep going just until we have the other kits. Yeah, stay away from the porcupine. Talking about a vision. Telling each other some scary stories. Practicing some teamwork. Managing to catch a mouse. Talking with StarClan, okay. Dune Creek was injured. Hill Kit fell into a river but was saved by Bush Pelt. Renson thinks they'll have 4 kits. Where's Dune Creek? I don't see any injuries, but it could just be hidden because it's a sprite. Let's see, storing up on a lot of herbs. Deputy coming over. Dune Creek talking with a cat. Bringing back more herbs. Checking for a badger. And getting a gopher. Okay. Whiskerkit was killed by a snake that snuck in. No! Little Whiskerkit. Oh. She had a nightmare. Oh, baby. And now we have 3 more kits. Poor Snapkit losing his sister. And now we have Grey Kit, a little attention seeker. We have Tip Kit, she's a charming kitten. And then we have Rush Kit, who is also a charming kitten. Goodness, these poor little kits keep passing away. Seedkit, Onepaw, and now Whiskerkit have now passed away. Goodness me. I'm still going to end the episode there as we got a lot covered from that. And unfortunately, more cats keep passing away, but a lot of cats keep getting a lot older and they keep retiring. So it's natural that they eventually pass away. I hope you guys still enjoyed this episode and enjoyed getting to meet the new cats in the clan. Please let me know what you think about what's been going on so far. Frecklestar, yeah, Frecklestar is still very unhappy where he is. Please let me know if there's anything specific that you would like to see, or if you have any theories or anything in the comments. I hope you all have a good day, everybody, and goodbye.